Today, you're about to witness a new phase. Full-on, weapons-grade, red alert, world domination. We have put 1 billion people's private data in the public domain, and we have milked every penny we could in the process. And we have one of the youngest workforces in the world. An average age of only 14.4 years. That's not just impressive, it's revolutionary!
Intrusive thoughts are uncomfortable images or ideas that pop into our heads every single day. They are most often caused by stress or lack of sleep. They can come in many forms, whether it's the call of the void, which is the urge to vault yourself off of a ledge whenever you're super high above ground. Or it can be as simple as wanting to urinate on the same pole the neighborhood dog does every single day. And if they get really intrusive, urinating on the neighborhood dog. I remember very early on in life, there was this girl in my class who would put her hair in a bun, and it was so perfectly done. I mean, not a loose hair in sight. I just wanted to grab it and eat it. But that's the shortcoming of intrusive thoughts. No matter how appealing, you just need to shut it down and go about your day. Many have given into their intrusive thoughts over the course of documented history. However, many times it ended poorly for them.
I'm going to put my dick in the snow. Alright, it's 12:53. Let's party out.
We as people are fascinated with things so extreme that we'll never see or do in our lifetime. There's a reason why true crime YouTubers are watched by middle-aged mothers worldwide. There's a reason why the news puts gut-wrenching headlines in big bold letters and the actually good stuff last. We are all morbidly curious and, of course, morbidly morbid. Which brings us to Grand Theft Auto. Media used to be censored heavily, but as everything changes over time, television became more meta, and so did video games. Grand Theft Auto released in 1997, and it was filled to the brim with violence and crime. However, it was clearly cartoon-like in its design, until Grand Theft Auto 3 came out, because GTA 3 was not only the first 3D game, it also featured a lifelike city and all kinds of things that make the world feel convincing, such as radio stations and NPCs that look different and don't have the same voice. Even though it's simple now, for 2001, that's all it needed to be, and it was not only groundbreaking, but also resonated with a lot of people because we are morbid creatures. While it's rewarding to save the princess and achieve the power of gods, it's exhilarating to shoot somebody and put the role of God into your own hands. In a video game, of course. Grand Theft Auto by design can be played in two ways. One way, you can load up the game and take advantage of the open world and the freedom it has to offer. You can focus all the negativity from your everyday life into your controller and do whatever you want. Fuck you, text-to-speech YouTube channel! You can rob a store, shoot a civilian that said something that annoyed you, fire at police officers pursuing you, break into a military base, steal a jet, and then kill yourself, which is just awesome. In a video game, of course. Or you can play through the amazing narrative and follow the criminal formula that Rockstar laid out for you. Like it or not, but most people do the first one, because that's why Grand Theft Auto appeals to most people. The crazy thing about GTA, though, is that over the years, it has not only expanded as a video game with new features, better graphics, and better writing, but it also developed as a social commentary. Grand Theft Auto is very meta. I mentioned that in my Starfield video. But the way it portrays its message is by taking our everyday life and making it more blunt. It's kind of like what an alien would see if they flew down to North America to check out what humans were like.
My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
President Trump?
First of all, that was a made-up quote, suckers and losers. They made it up. It was in a third-rate magazine that's failing, like many of these magazines.
In GTA 5, everybody has their face glued to their phones all the time. Michael's therapist is constantly checking his watch. The celebrities are a mess.
Look, I'm just a dumb A-list celebrity trying to entertain America, okay? I got a lot of stuff going on right now, dude, besides you trying to kill me. I'm an addict, all right? And I've relapsed. I can't stop jacking, dude. I jack it in traffic.
What's your talent?
And everything is made to be so accurately chaotic. Because everything and everyone is stereotyped, it allows for comedic moments, but more importantly, gives the chance for everybody playing to relate. Because I don't really know what the guy next to me is like. I can just judge him by the things that he says a lot or chooses to show. For example, Grand Theft Auto 5 portrays gamers as greasy, really terrible hygiene, and incredibly racist over the microphone.
Tried to knife attack me?
No one creeps on the J-Dog, man.
And while obviously not all gamers are like that because everybody has different lives, perspectives, and political views, Grand Theft Auto doesn't bother to do that so that the player doesn't have to feel that natural-born human restraint. And also, a lot of the time, stereotypes exist for a reason. I mean, sure, not all gamers are like that, but let's be real. We've all heard a slur 2000 over Halo game chat. Each GTA game has a different message, but shares the same formula, because while the issues the writers address changes, human beings sure as hell don't, which is why the world of Grand Theft Auto will never not be stupid. GTA kind of handles its writing like South Park does. To give an example, South Park is a comedy show that in recent years has been commenting on issues that are happening in the world. One of my favorite South Park episodes is about Stan joining Scientology. While the episode features satirical characters in a satirical town, every single thing in that episode depicting what goes on inside the Church of Scientology is 100% real. The writers worked with somebody who joined Scientology for the sake of documenting all of the cult's secrets. If you guys don't know, it's a big no-no in Scientology to reveal the creation theory that they have, and South Park released it for the entire world to see. Funny enough, Scientologists dug themselves deeper into the grave by spying on the creators after the episode aired, showing the world just how extreme their beliefs are. Similar to GTA though, as I stated, it's a satirical piece of media with a very real message. And to get into the specifics on one of the messages GTA covers, Grand Theft Auto 4 follows the character Niko Bellic, who previously fought in the Yugoslav Wars. He arrives in Liberty City to search for the man who betrayed his group during his time in the military. Niko kills so many people just to find the culprit, but at the end of the day, he realizes that whether he kills or lets the guy go, it doesn't change anything. Human beings in some shape or form always want to get back at someone who hurt them. There's a reason why there's been wars since the beginning of known history. If Niko killed Darko, he'd succeed in avenging his fallen comrades, but the fact is that his comrades were already dead. Nothing changed and nobody was saved. If Niko spared Darko, then he'd just let him get away with everything that he did. So no matter what, there is no winning for the broken protagonist. The cycle of violence that broke Niko as a 14-year-old fighting in the war is the same thing that ended up consuming him and continuing even after he tried to move in search of a different life. As we expand our societies and achieve new breakthroughs in technology, we'll never escape the instincts that keep us inseparable from the animals that we try to separate ourselves from every single day. And one of the major fallbacks that we have as human beings is the urge to give people what they deserve.
So that makes it okay to stab your friends in the back?
Everything you believe is shown to be shit. You make strange choices.
Fuck you! Strange choices? How much?
1,000. How much do you charge to kill someone?
You ruined me, you fuck!
As I said before though, every GTA game has a different message, but fortunately, now we know that Grand Theft Auto will still be continuing that method of delivering commentary. Judging by what we've seen from the GTA 6 trailer and the color scheme of the logo, social media will definitely be a major focus in writing. I mean, it's taken the world by storm, and it's quickly shifted from once being a convenient way to contact your friends to a weapon, sometimes being the cause of people taking their own life. I feel like Grand Theft Auto, being the unapologetically blunt video game franchise it is the perfect thing to shed light on the stupid, the funny, and the ugly of social media. Grand Theft Auto is commonly brushed off as a violent video game rotting the minds of children. But I am a strong believer that it is so much more than that. This franchise means so much to me, because not only are all the games a blast to play through, but every game has made me think about some subject at an angle that I never even considered beforehand. I actually knew a guy whose therapist encouraged him to play Grand Theft Auto when he had a bad day. Something I'm really wondering is, what Grand Theft Auto game resonated with you the most and why? Make sure to leave your answer in the comments below and I'll check it out as soon as I possibly can. The fact is, GTA doesn't make people violent, and I just don't understand that really closed-minded opinion. Hey Justin, can I borrow your phone charger? Shut up, bitch!